Community Connection on KGNB, brought to you by Waters International Realty.
This is Paige Green with your Community Connection. We're here with Daniel Vargas. He is the president and founder of Operation Triage. Daniel, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having us.
Of course. So tell me, what is Operation Triage?
Operation Triage was founded in 2016, and we support disabled veterans, first responders that have been injured in the line of duty, and active duty military that have been injured in line of duty with home repairs, home remodels, advocacy in dealing with their benefits through the VA for those on the military side, and some emergency financial aid. We're located here in New Braunfels, Texas, and we service all the counties around us. We've actually spread all over Texas now, and we also have a satellite office in Missouri, and we're doing some things in Missouri to help out up there as well.
So in 2016, why did you start Operation Triage? Did you see a missing need in the community?
Well, I retired from the military in 2007, and I've always gravitated to helping my brothers and sisters in arms, and I had worked for two other nonprofits, and unfortunately, and I'm not saying all nonprofits are bad, but unfortunately with those two, it became more about egos and paychecks than it was really taking care of the people in need. So me and my wife decided to start our own program. I'm retired, so we have no paid employees. We're 100% volunteers. All the money we raise goes straight to the programs, no salaries, no bonuses, no paying celebrity spokespeople. 100% goes to the projects. So we just felt it was a greater way to be in charge and control of where the funds are going and actually doing direct help, fast help, because a lot of these families can't wait till the last minute or be drugged out for 3 months going through an interview process. They need help now.
Well, first, thank you for your service. And second, do you have an example of a recent project that you've just completed through Operation Triage?
Yes, and in fact, unfortunately, we've been doing a lot of projects recently. The biggest issue we've run into is people, especially elderly veterans. We have a lot of elderly veterans that are on fixed incomes, and they have to make the decision, do I feed myself and buy my medications I need and pay for my doctor visits, or do I fix my home? They're on very strict budgets. And so we've had like one veteran in Bexar County, his AC went out and he has heart issues and he can be in the heat. So we went out there and did a emergency replacement of his whole AC system in the house, the central air and central heat system. And it's just something he couldn't afford. You know, he's on Social Security, he's on his pension from the military, very fixed income, and some of these expenses just become overwhelming and too much for them, that we try to step in and help them. We had another 80-year-old veteran that we repaired his foundation. The foundation was on pier and beam. The house settled because of some water damage, and it broke the gas line. They had to be emergency moved out, and it was almost a $60,000 repair. But without our help and the help of the companies we teamed up with, he wouldn't have been able to go back home. They would have been homeless.
And how are you able to remodel homes and do these emergency fixes? Do you have, I know you said you're completely volunteer run. Do you have a lot of volunteers on staff? Are you looking for any more?
We're always looking for volunteers, and with us, we're always looking for amazing companies. We've been very fortunate. We have a great partnership with the Rackler family and John Wayne Service Company. We also have Murray Service Company that give us huge discounts or donate the materials where we pay for the labor to get a lot of these emergency fixes done. So we need more corporations to step up that could help us out to do more things. You know, we work with Allen Wrench, home handyman and renovations that is run by a veteran that helps us a lot with emergency fixes. So we do have volunteer days to do cleanups and things like that, but a lot of the repairs we need professionals because we have to pull permits and so forth. So to be able to get companies that can step up and help us and say, hey, I want to give back to my community, because these are your neighbors. These are people that live next door to you or live in your town, your city, that we can give them a hand out, a hand up, not a handout. And that's what we're trying to do, is just give them back on their feet where they can, enjoy the rest of their lives in the homes that they paid for and fought for.
What is something that the people that you serve may go through that other citizens may not be aware of?
I think the biggest misconception and the misconnect with the civilian population is they think when a veteran comes back from war or separates from the military, that the government takes care of them, that everything's taken care of, and that's not true. That's when the fight really starts for them, especially applying for veteran benefits. The VA is not very very friendly and coming and knocking on the veteran's door and saying, "Hey, these are all the benefits you're eligible for here. Let's help you apply for them." No, it's a fight. It's a fight for the veteran to figure out what they're eligible for and how to apply for it. And so we do a lot of advocacy work in helping those type of veterans. The biggest population we've been helping right now is the Vietnam veterans who were forgotten about and not taken care about when they got back from home. What a lot of people don't understand is PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, was even recognized by the VA as an issue until 1980. So that means people that fought in World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam weren't even being taken care of for post-traumatic stress disorder until 1980. The government just passed the PACT Act, which just got passed in January, that covers a lot of veterans who were affected by Agent Orange and weren't actually in Vietnam. They may have been in Thailand, Guam, on the ships or boats that was carrying Agent Orange, and they were affected by it, which caused so many diseases. But it took 50 years for the government to acknowledge that, and it was forced on them by lobbyists to say, "Hey, these other veterans need help. Why is it taking so long?" So there's a lot of big misconceptions that veterans are taken care of, and they're not.
If people want to help our local veterans, do you have any upcoming fundraisers that the community can get involved in?
We have our first inaugural fundraiser here in New Braunfels. Zach Walter is going to be performing. The amazing Zach Walter, who's just a huge heart, is going to be there to perform. And then we have J.R. Martinez, who was an injured Iraqi war veteran that won Dancing with the Stars and I Was All My Children's. He's going to be out and be our MC. It's called Whiskey and Warriors. It's going to be at the Allen Farmhouse on November the 1st. And we would love, if you go to our website, operationtriage.org, there's the information on there on our events page. And we would love to sell it out. It's 250 tickets. We have corporate sponsorships available, individual tickets for sale. Come out, you'll get to see what we do and understand what we do, and that we're part of your community. I've lived in New Braunfels for over 20 years. I got stationed at Randolph Air Force Base back in 2002. Bought a home here. I've been here. This is my home now. And we're just trying to make our community better. We're just trying to help those that have provided the blanket of freedom we all sleep under, and they deserve to be taken care of. And that's what we're trying to do. 100% of everything we raise at the fundraiser, like I said, goes straight to our programs. We have no paid employees. You're not paying for salaries. You're not paying for celebrity endorsements. You're not paying for frivolous stuff. It's going straight to helping these families.
That was the inaugural Whiskey and Warriors fundraiser for Operation Triage at the Allen Farmhouse, November 1st. Daniel Vargas, the president and founder of Operation Triage, thank you for joining us today. Do you have any other information about Operation Triage that you would like to add?
Just, people are interested in helping us out, go to our website, operationtriage.org. You can fill out the information page there or give us a call, and we'll get back to you ASAP. And we'd love to get more people involved.
Again, that was operationtriage.org. Thank you again to Daniel Vargas, the president and founder of Operation Triage.